I took care of a 15-year-old female. She had a horrendous assault. The offender was a 15-year-old. Her assault was so violent. Her genital injury was awful. She couldn't even sit down. I mean, it was terrible. I will spare you all the graphic details. But as I was asking her, kind of what leading up to the assault, what had happened, I asked her if she had been strangled by the offender because that's a very normal act we see. We know this is a highly popular act in pornography. And her response to me was, "Oh, yeah, I think he was trying to be sexy." And it stopped me in my tracks because I thought, it's so crazy that we have gotten to this point where here this 15-year-old who she could recognize she had been raped. She was able to verbalize that. She could not recognize that strangulation was also criminal activity that had happened or that could have harmed her because she's been so desensitized by pornography that it's like, oh, this is a thing that everyone always does. This is a part of foreplay or whatever. This part's okay. And he's trying to show me he's sexy in it. But over here, I can recognize the line got crossed. And so we see that with a lot of kids where there are really violent, degrading sex acts that happen, or even just filming sex acts, distributing them, like we talked about earlier, things like that, where kids are not naming that as exploitation or harm or abuse because they see it all the time. And so what I've found with a lot of kids as well is because it's so normalized and there is no stigma around it at all, it's just this is normal. They use porn language to describe everything and they don't realize it. And I've seen that with a lot of even patients that come in as they're describing their sexual assault. They only know how to describe it in very degrading porn type of terms, like even their body parts. They say it in very degrading porn terms. And I think, again, they don't realize the deep impact it's having culturally on them is that they don't talk about sex in either anatomical terms or with intimacy or anything like that. It's all very porn infused. And to that point, porn is created to generate revenue, to give your brain a dopamine hit. It's not generated to teach about intimacy or consent. So kids are watching it to learn about sex, but they're not learning about anything that's healthy. They have no idea how to connect, how to communicate, how to say no, how to set boundaries, what consent really looks like. I need to follow what I'm seeing in porn so that I'm acceptable, or I'm doing this thing and it's not about I'm seeing you as a human being and attuning to you. I think there's also high levels of entitlement that come with pornography, right? It's about me. You're an object to me. I'm going to use you. And so I've seen a lot of teenage boys where during a sexual assault, that's very much the mentality, which is like, I don't care if this is hurting you. I don't care if this is degrading to you. I don't care that you're telling me not to film it. I'm still going to do it because you're an object to me and I'm entitled to this.